Being negative. Whoa! That was nice though. Beautiful. Uchimata there from Mura.
Nice flexibility. Whoa!
Cianagi. Ah, it's going to be it. Ippon scored.
So we're back at it for another breakdown video, and today we're at the 2019 World Championships in the team tournament. Okay, we have two heavyweights in the plus 90 kilo category going at it. We have Japan versus Brazil. Now, right now inside the team event, right, Japan is leading 1-0. Okay, so this is the second match of the team event, and right now we're halfway through the match. Okay, we're exactly on the 2-minute mark with two of the top players in the heavyweight weight class going at it. So let's play this video and see what we got. So we got Japan in white stepping off in Uchimata, countering, pressuring Brazil in blue. We got some grips, interesting drops out to Koichi, and he catches them with the knee Osoto on the opposite side. Beautiful exchange event. There's a lot of movement going on, especially for a heavyweight bracket, right? We're starting to see a lot of the heavyweights become more active in their matches instead of just bigger and stronger. They're leaning down, they're getting more athletic, and you're starting to see more dynamic judo from them, which is nice to see. But let's play this through. Okay, let's get into this scenario right about here. Let's keep going. And he does that drop seo right here. Now, what he's trying to do right here is he hits that drop seo, and Japan's trying to hit that Koichi and run him over that far side so that he can get a score on the board and hopefully turn this into a Wazari. He ends up missing it, which is fine, right? He tries, he gets back up on his base. Now right here, this is where it all goes wrong. Okay, we're gonna back this up a little bit right here. Brazil is a right-handed player, okay? Super important to just pay attention to because he comes up and he's in that right-handed position and it looks like he's starting to win this match, right? He's got gripping, he's got positioning, but right here, right there, this is bad, right? Because when our left foot is stagnant in an opposite-sided position, if we were to pivot, right, in a circle, in a circle, in a circle, in a circle, our leg tends to get locked out on us, okay? And that's what you can see here where Blue's foot right here ends up staying where it is. He's not moving it farther away, okay? If you're ever in a left on right position, just with your partner at the dojo, just stand in that opposite sided stance. And then what I want you to do is I want you as the Tori circle to the front and bring your opponent's leg closer without them moving it, okay? So what you'll see what happens is as you start to circle and that person tries to follow without moving that leg, their legs actually become closer together, which makes them more off balance from that position. And you can see that here with Blue is as he's hanging on that back and as he's starting to circle and pressure, more and more of his weight is getting onto that left foot and it's not able to move away from the Japanese player. And so as we start to play this forward right here, you can see that just happen right there, right there. You can see right there, you can see his knees have kind of like pinched together almost in this position. And you can see he's trying to collapse down the back, but what he can't do is even though he has this good solid grip over the back, right, he can't get this foot out of the way. This foot is way too close to the Japanese player's lead leg, right? And you can see it, it's a little blurry. It's a little blurry because it's in motion. He's planted this foot in a position to move off and attack this leg. And you can see that this blurry foot right here in the middle is getting ready to shoot across and come in for this Osoto because he has that grip on the hand. He's inside, even though that person's all the way down, he's so close to that leg with his back leg that it's not that hard to reach all the way across. Okay, you can recreate this in the dojo yourself where you can take that opposite side person and say, hey, I want you to reach all the way down my back. You're gonna bend me, but you're gonna give me sleeve control, and I'm gonna take my outside leg and I'm gonna put it really close to your outside leg and just see who wins, right? Normally the person underneath will always win that battle because that leg is so close. Koichis, Osotos, drop seos, all that stuff is readily available. And that's what the Japanese player here does really well. He's able to sneak that leg all the way across. And you can see, right, let's just kind of back this up a second. Right here, okay. I'm gonna put a little circle right about here, okay? Because what I want you to do is I want you to kind of pay attention as we move through this there. See, his foot lands in the circle, okay? Now look, we're gonna go from this position and you're gonna watch the Japanese player circle to the side, but we're not gonna see Blue's foot move, which is a key component here of what you're looking for, right? Boom, boom, it's still in that box, still in that box, still in that box. Right there, he's starting to move it. He moved it like an inch, but not until that leg started coming all the way across. And you can see Japan has that good solid cross grip. He has good sleeve control. He has this knee coming across. Blue's knees are pinched together. He has every bit of his body, right, Japan? His leg down here is driving into the technique. He has everything attacking this side of Brazil's body, right? He's got the hand on that shoulder, he has the sleeve on that shoulder, he has his leg on that shoulder, he has his plant foot driving through to that side, all while Blue has managed to spin and put all of his weight on that leg, okay? That's one of the key things to get this technique to work, is you get that person right when their weight comes down on it, you attack it so they can't move it, and that's what you see here. So as we start to play, you can see Blue has tried to backstep here to put weight on that leg so he can lift this leg up and out and hopefully step around. But what we see happen here is as we're moving through, right there, instead of trying to do a traditional, like hook the knee, bring that foot forward and throw him with a standing like Osoto that you would traditionally see, what he's done is he's hooked it, he's realized he's picked it up to try to take it out. So as Brazil tries to pick up that leg, the best thing you can do is you can drive this knee to the mat, right? Look, he's still driving through the technique, hands are still driving through the technique, and what he's gonna do is he's gonna sink his weight and put his knee on the ground, and he's gonna let gravity do the work for him because he's attached. When Japan drops, right, the white player drops to the ground, that's gonna pull the Brazilian player all the way down to the ground. And that's what you see here, right? Boom, yanks him straight down. Look at that. Look at the hand motion here. Straight down. Even though Blue was able to fall to that knee, he's controlling the shoulder. He's driving the shoulder down into the mat. Here, as we're starting to finish this technique, he's driving, and then boom, right there. Even though he's on that knee, he's putting that shoulder on the ground, and now he's using his shoulder, his body, and this same plant leg to drive through the Brazilian player and finish the technique. It's beautifully done, beautifully done. Look at that, drives right over the shoulder, puts his back clearly on. Let's go ahead and play that all the way through again, and just let's watch this one more time as we're doing this, right? He gets off, he reattacks immediately, okay? We've talked about that in previous videos. He drops underneath, comes out attacking so that he can't get countered, and then ends up spinning. Brazilian player doesn't respond by spinning. He tries to keep climbing, okay? It's one of the key things you can look at when you're looking to attack. If you're trying to do something and your partner's trying to do another thing and they work against each other, right? So as Japan is circling off to the right, it would make sense that the Brazilian player would either match that or move his leg away from him so that he can't get to it. But what happens is the Brazilian player is trying to climb down the back, gain more and more positioning in the gripping battle, but he ends up losing the positioning battle by allowing those outside feet to come together and allow the Japanese player to get that leg all the way across.
Being negative. Whoa! That was nice though. Beautiful. Uchimata there from Mura.
Nice flexibility. Whoa!
Cianagi.
Whoa!
Ah, that's going to be it. Ippon scored. Beautiful. Reaching. Osoto